Niaje wase, karibuni sana to Kenyan Design Conversations. Hii ni place ya mad vibes, design hacks na zile real talk conversations za level up maisha yako in style. But before we start, brief disclaimer. None of you zetu hapa ni zetu binafsi, unaget. They do not in any way reflect our podcast, our friends, our employers, you name it. Tuko hapa kutuchana but developing each other as well, and it's also a space for challenging our own beliefs. I know you know that, right? My name is Chanarasa and tunakam correct na content ya kukupeleka next level. Tuende kazi. Hi everyone and welcome back to Kenyan Design Conversations. Kama kawaida, we bring you amazing designers, amazing stories, and we have an amazing guest. Sasa, before to introduce guest, I normally introduce my amazing co-host.
Oh yes, Mariga here. Na leo host tuko na yeye. Tushai work na yeye for some projects. Na anasema anapenda kusoma vitabu na mimi jo guy. Maybe atanipata inspiration, so I should read the books. Anyway, guests, the floor is yours.
Okay, my name is Felix Mboya. I'm a designer. I'm a farmer. I've worked with Elvis for some time, and Chantel. You guys are my friends. We've been for a while. I've been a designer for right now it's 3 years, and my journey hasn't been intentional. It hasn't been accidental, but life takes different causes. So I stumbled on design in a very funny way, and I think I jumped into tech back when I was in school, doing my attachment. So I was really fed up. I never wanted to pursue what was being at the time. So being the nerdy person I am, I grew up around computers. I thought of coming up with solutions. Just building solutions to solve daily user problems. So that's how I jumped into my computer, started coding, and later came to know design after some few months. So guys posting stuff on Twitter, which is currently X, and being the curious person that I am, I decided to do some research, just know more about UX, UI, and that's how I stumbled, on it. So back when I was coding, I had challenges, designing or rather coming up with user interfaces. And after learning what UI UX was, I learned that software has to be designed first, then it's coded. So that's how I fully immersed myself in design, and I even later came up designed some mobile application to solve some problems you experience. I was experiencing working with community health workers, community health providers. I have a background in public health. So that's how I came to be in design, the design world, and here we are. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and I'm a farmer. I always adjust. I'm a farmer, and I have some partial mangoes. So you get your mangoes at the end of this chapter.
Lakini umetupeleka mbali wewe. Yaani umetuambia maisha yako yote kutoka uzaliwe hadi ugo. Wewe ni designer tu. Sasa tu umeamua kuwa farmer. Anyway. Yeah, you are very modest. No. You have taken us the life of the designer. You have taken us so fast. But lazima tukam hapa because this is a conversation, as in it's a conversation. No. So let's come back kwanza. Before tuanze design. Yeah? Yes. Ulikuwa na computers kadhaa.
Pardon?
Yeah, around it. So ulianza, the as in, like, from what you've told us, from the passion started from you, interacting with computers, because around your family, yes. Na sasa ni unajua before tufike hapo, unajua ulikuwa kwani sasa upendi ugali?
I do.
Yeah, sasa hiyo ndio kwa modest. Kama mimi ni biker, mimi napenda kuendesha pikipiki. na imefika. Ukitaka huduma wa pikipiki nitafute.
I will. I love motorbikes too, so I'll definitely pitch out. So my viewers grew up around computers. I was a gamer. I've been a gamer all my life. So my dad supported me in all that I did out of the day. Because just giving me time to spend on the computers and delving into different things, exploring. So that's how I fell in love with it. It has been my, companion. I can't leave that computer or laptop. So just to answer your question, yeah.
So kumbe wewe ni gamer. So free time yako game. Chantal game kweli?
Hapana.
Na uchezangi game hata kwa simu yako?
Najaribu.
Sasa unachezanga game gani so far?
Ndio kuna difference ya kucheza game na kuwa gamer.
Sasa ni game gani ucheza? Kama sahi. Mitamo. Okay.
Hiyo hata sina option, lazima tumecheze.
Sawa. Mbona icheze na una option?
Mimi ni tester.
Sawa. Anyway, sasa nani fellow, una konga fano game gani?
I don't play FIFA. I know I will be an expert in FIFA. I love PC games. So Hitman, the GTA Classics. Was a fan of Max Payne. We have NFS, of course, and Mortal Kombat. I love that one so much. Mortal Kombat. And Super Mario. I played for Super Mario for so long. And we also have Spider-Man, the Spider-Man classics. So I really love those. I love those.
Enyewe ni gamer. Hadi zingine sijawaisikia.
Tamia hapo na gia kumotoko.
I was a serial gamer.
Kwani hujatuambia kama ulienda school ya design? Sasa ulifikaje mahali ukaanza design sasa?
Question.
Apart from
on the learning design, I applied for I applied for some software development bootcamp. That's a Powerland project. So I did some coding bootcamp where after that I put that aside and I bought a course that's on Coursera, and I did the Google UX program. Did it for like 6 months, and I got my certification. After that, just delved on books, YouTube, consistent practice, just copying what the good guys are doing and they're redesigning their work. Yeah, that's how I learned it pretty much. Sounds shallow.
It's not shallow, as in niko serious, like yani uliamua tu ache code tu and design.
Coding is it requires a lot. I have some deaf friends, and when I was learning, I would hear them talk of M-Pesa integration. I'm like, whoa, what are these guys talking about? Will I ever get here? So I just thought and so that it would take me a long time to get into the tech world while I was coding. So I put it aside. For me, I always think ahead, naangalia mbele. So niliona tu ingenichukua a long time to get my foot into the door. So you have to think smart at times, and it's all about trade-offs. Chikwai who drop it. So I swing na design, and yeah, it worked out. I still love coding, though it's a lot of work. I don't like malala on how to code. I really hate that. Yeah, I hated that bit. So unashikana una code umelemewa for hours, kumbe it's a single column, a semicolon. Come on, man. That was it. Sipendi kumwona kichwa.
So wewe sema tu semicolon peke yake ndio ulikuwa inafanya ongo.
Hapana. Plus I've been a creative kid. I used to be that kid mwenye angeitwa kwa class safe. Mwalimu angeuliza like who is the creative person, ama nani anachora, akuja wachore kitu kwa blackboard mwelewe. So people point me out. Felix can do that. So I remember drawing for my sis her homework.
Sipole. Wakati tuna trace maps wewe unachora.
Yeah, she was in high school in class 7, class 8. Yeah, so kiwa na assignments, I'm going to draw up the biology drawings. Mwalimu na anawachorea things on the board. And I was the best artist in class. So it has imekuwa ndani yangu kutoka kitambo, that creative bit. Yeah.
So you decided to take it on a different level, on the digital level, not on the
Film now.
Hey. Anyway, so umeko kwa industry for how long?
So
I designed
I started that is in 2021. I think that's now 3 years or 3 years, almost clocking 4 years. Yeah, and got good opportunities, connected with the brilliant minds, learned a lot, taught, mentored some few peeps, met you guys, Elvis and Chantel. So it has been a great journey. So I loved every bit, despite the challenges. It's a mountain. There's the peaks and there's the lows. So it has been an experience on its own. Yeah. So that's I'm almost clocking 4 years.
Well,
okay, we met on a mentorship program that was put together by the senior designer Maxwell Otieno. So that's how we met.
Exactly. Let's focus short it now.
The senior design.
wanafunzi wako ni sisi, so we met.
Alafu pata podcast kamfuadia.
Lazima tutamtag hiyo siku ya ipo.
Yeah, I remember tunamka mdeka pale by 7 in the class, and here we are. Tumesonga.
I remember I used to wake up very early so that I can get to work because ya jam. Sikuwa nimezoea place, sasa nilikuwa nimevutwa new place, sasa sikuwa nimejua penye vitu happen. I used to wake up very early, so at least by 7 nimekaa chini ndio tuko na hiyo session.
It was a nice one. It was really insightful, and I learned a lot. Shout out to Max.
It was my idea to have the meeting at 7 a.m.
Ni sawa, mimi difference ni commitment.
Si ndio naona na you guys always used to show up. Hakuna msa alikuwa anachelewa.
Amechelewa aje? Utachelewesha kichele.
Chelewa na ndio mnafunzwa na senior designer.
Ana
Aje sasa.
tena tuambie watu ilikuwa for free. Ilikuwa for free.
Yes. As in, and it was for free, as in when you
Yeah.
like literally it was just up here.
Inaitwa kindness.
Yes.
Shout out to Max. Be blessed, brother.
Wow. Like shout out to Max.
Sasa, what's your biggest loss so far? Like, kumekuwa na challenges na kumekuwa na wins through your design.
Let me start with the lows. And that's being unemployed for I've been on a long break. I wouldn't call it a break, but I won't rant that the design messed up. The design industry is messed up because it has its demands and requirements. So the lows has been out of job for a very long time. So jobs are just nowhere to be seen. So that's one of the biggest lows. So and another one is just not being where I want to be. I know it's a gradual thing, it's step by step, but I don't feel like I'm at that point that maybe you could see in Bikwa. So that's a big low to me. The highs, that was leading teams when I was back at my previous workplace, leading projects and making the products more usable and scalable, and just scaling the product. It really brought me joy working with them, brilliant minds, and learning from them. It really meant a lot to me. And some highs also is seeing my product up there, some of my work up there really brings me joy too. So I think those are some of my best moments. Yeah.
Pole, that's really hard. I naweza sema hiyo time nilikuwa natafuta kazi yangu ya kwanza, that was also the hardest part. Umefeel hivyo kweli?
Hata mimi nimefeel hivyo. Imagine hadi mimi after all I learned in design, ishaipata tu kazi moja ya design.
Wongo. Unapatanga kazi ukipeana.
Sasa inapatanga kazi napeana ni sawa, but si kazi ya design. It's a whole project, you see. So if it's a whole project, I can't do the whole project alone. Yes. Sasa hapo ndio nahitaji Felix. Yes. Nahitaji Kizito ka developer hapo katikati. Yes.
Well,
this is life.
So what have you doing here time?
Yeah, all this time I've been working on my upskilling. Okay, I've been upskilling. I've been reading books a lot. I've been checking up on family, being with family, doing farming, doing the mango thing. Yeah, looking after my trees, just vibing it, just doing it, and being grateful of life. Working a lot, and just and I never give up easily. Yeah, applying to jobs. So that's what I've been up to. So yeah.
Okay.
That's positive vibe amenipatia, connecting back to nature. Yeah, you see, like from planting to walks, connection with the family. Yes, it is different. It gives you peace at heart, usually.
Yeah, but I think you're on the right track. Utapata tu.
Yeah.
So what are your major wins?
My major wins is the... Okay, I don't know if the right way I can put it is I never put in so much effort into, looking for work, but the fact that people still look out to search for me for help to build their products it's a big win for me. I may be seated somewhere doing my farming, but a call always comes through, and it's for me inamaanishanga like people still see value in what I do. They still see
because you have value.
There's value I can offer them. So whenever people reach out, strangers reach out, or can we work together? It's always a win for me. Actually, it's a big win for me. Whether the deal is closed or not, it always means a lot to me. So that would be. It's always a win for me. That's them reaching out.
Oh, so regardless, bado tumekuwa unapata gig.
Yeah. They've been coming to nilikuwa nikizipata, zingine zinajana, some clients and ghost, how it is.
Oh yeah, right. But at least you're badly off. Kuna wasewapati clients at all.
Yeah. Kuna wenye naumia sana, and I know people who have given up. So hatuwezi kuwa same.
Wasi give up lakini waambie kuna KDK wakuje tutawashow.
I'll definitely share that.
Kabisa, unajua kisikiza kama unajua jani yako ni different na msemo mwingine na ni different na msemo mwingine. You get.
Yeah, kila mtu ni.
Yeah, kila mtu ni different. Mtu atakuja kuelewa. Unajua difference ni kama like maybe mimi nilikuwa nimeanza design. Nilelewa design but siko na laptop. Ilibidi nimeenda mjengo ni afford laptop. Naona.
Oh, for real, lakini true story.
It's not mimi haikuanzia hapo, but I know for sure This a friend of mine alianza design hivyo.
Oh,
Ilibidi ameenda mjenga by laptop.
Can I share on that a little bit? Let me tell you something. I got into tech even after getting my first job. Sikuwa na laptop. I never had a laptop. I got into the tech industry without a laptop. When I was learning, I was just borrowing laptops from my friends, from my cousin. Yeah, I never had a laptop actually. I never had a laptop for close to 2 years, just borrowing laptops. My friends, they were my biggest supporters, my anchors. Just, hey fellow, shika hii, we believe in you. Just use it. When ukimaliza utanirudishia. And that's how I did it. Borrowing laptops, friends coming through up to like when I got my job, saved a little bit of money and got myself the laptop. So I always hear people saying like, hey, I can't get into tech. Okay, I know it may sound off, but people may get it in a bad way, in a harsh way. But what was the shindo kusema ati, I don't have a laptop so I can't do this. Your friends, there's only people you can borrow a laptop from. So reach out to people, talk to them. Anything you can do, just reach out and cyber, learn wajifunza. When your time comes, you get yourself a laptop. So that's the advice I can give from that.
So like that shouldn't be an excuse.
Exactly.
That's what happened.
Let it never, it's bring down, it's for excuse that, I don't have a laptop or anything. No. Reach out to friends. Yeah.
I see. Mi kwanza juu story, mi nataka kushout out. There's a guy called, his name starts with L. I don't remember his name, Aki. From the UI/UX community. Aki, shout out to that guy, he gave me a laptop mwanzo wa last year. So nilikuwa naingia job mpya na sina lapi. And then boom. Anyway, life is funny. Zitume tu.
Life is so fun.
Sasa umemention kusoma vitabu sana.
Yeah.
Like during this period reading a lot. Like you've just gathered your strength, energy and effort, which is so hard for so many people to gather, including my co-host hapa.
There's this any books there. Your guide maisha, guide and division making. Parts na taking life. So I would even say like books is the reason as to why I am where I am right now. They made me take that final first game. And nilikuwa na jump into design.
Ngoja kidogo micro.
You can't get me?
Then
oh, sorry about that.
Kwa steady.
So I learned about risk taking.
Anza tena book?
Yeah, I learned about taking risks just from reading books, from jumping through, from transitioning from public health to design. I learned how to take risks simply by reading books. Those are the self-development books. So I've been reading books all this time that I've been, out of the industry. Currently I'm reading a book. It's a PM book, not design. It's a PM book, product management. It's called Inspired, How to Create Products. It's by a guy called Matti Kagan. It's a real nice one. So books have been the foundation of my, design journey and my life. And something that I will advise people, I will encourage fellow designers to, to read a book, maybe one book in a month, share with friends, share what you've learned. And the first one book that really helped me in my design journey is this book. It's called His Experience Team of One. That's by Leah Buley. I don't know if it's Buley, but Leah Buley. Yeah, I learned about the different research methods that you can do as a team of one. The various approaches you can do to create business impact or rather boost business impact. So it's one book that I would really recommend to beginners. Another one is there's a company called Design Better by Envision. They have a collection of books. There's one called Prototype Design Principles. We also have What to Do Business Thinking for Designers. So those two books also helped me a lot in figuring out to work with the teams, carry out sprints, workshops, research, as I stated, and business. The mountain itself, business. So really helped me in growing my design career. Other books that have also come in handy. There's this book I read about negotiations. Never Split the Difference. I don't know I can't remember the author's name. It taught me how to negotiate with people. And, it has helped me. Some of the concepts taught have helped me negotiate with clients. Maybe during the hiring process, when I'm interviewing for a role, it has helped me a lot. Even in my personal life, how to negotiate and come to deals, or come up with solutions. So it's one book that has really helped me too. Let me give you there's a time back when I was doing some research. So I learned that participants, or rather users, some just want to be listened to. Just listen to them and be genuine. So I learned some concept I learned from this book. I know you all know it, how to make friends and new friends people. Being genuine, remembering people's name. Yeah, it's a very nice one. And
usiachie mtu najua vitabu jamani. Tumekuambia tu sasa hatupendi kusoma.
Hata kama sipendi kusoma, hiyo kitabu ni song.
It's a nice one, Chantal.
Walai.
One.
Hiyo kitabu ni toa. Ilikuwa kitambo 82.
I also read it that was during the pandemic, but its concepts really apply on design. So I really use
how to make friends.
Yes, yeah, apply it to people.
So to make the vitabu, because clearly you have to share now.
Yeah, it's by a guy called Dale Carnegie. I use some of it.
Yeah, lakini fellow kuna designers wako na unaweza encourage James hapo. Huyu ni designer, tuseme mimi ni designer but schedule yangu ni busy. Unaweza ni encourage aje nianze kusoma?
Paka niko na book club lakini nimeshindwa kurun.
Okay, for me I'd say just set time, make time for everything. If you want to draw and read books, simply create time for it. Yeah, and have people who have the same, mindset. Wako na seki ya kusoma vitabu. Just be around such people. And someone once told me something. Hizi vitu ziko kwa dunia ama vitu tunapata kwa field. Most things ziko kitabu ziko kwa the outside world. If you want to learn new things that haven't been taught by people, like read books, kila kitu iko kwa kitabu. Everything lies in text. So if you want to find answers to your problems, answers to design problems, like design world, just read books. If you feel challenged, that's the solution. Soma kitabu, kila kitu iko hapo. So if you want answers, kama unataka light, kuna light at the end of the tunnel. Soma kitabu, Chantal, and just read books. Great time for it.
Your microphone.
Oh, you can't get me clearly.
Mbona unaenda kupotea?
Nimesema na drive, but I will be lying.
Zali. Siku.
Yeah, one day.
So umesema ni make connections. I find people who read.
Pardon?
Find Felix.
Yeah. If you need the books, just reach out. I'll share them with you.
Unaona, find Felix. You'll start read the books.
Felix aishi Kenya.
Anaishi wapi? Lazima aishi Kenya.
Sasa ananitoa kaje?
Si bora you find Felix will read the books.
So how do I find him if he doesn't live in Kenya?
If someone is not in Kenya,
We are not in Felix bado Felix kidogo tu. We are not in the old age. Mahali lazima uandike leta upeleke kwa posta itumwe na msa mailbox hadi ifike mahali nafika. No.
Tunapanda tu ndege.
Hadi unaweza piga simu.
Mimi nipata tu.
Mama naje.
yeah, you're in the right.
Bado yeye anaogopa. Yes. Sasa tumesema ukitaka kusoma vitabu utafanya. Simekwambia tu you find Felix.
Yeah, Chantel, if you need a book, I'll share some.
This I need your whole collection.
Awesome. I'll share it.
And I'm sure the conversation list want to have the whole collection.
Yeah, I'll share the whole collection with you.
Yeah. Sasa tuseme hivi kwanza kwa design. Kwa kidesign unaweza ambia wase kitabu gani fiti sana for you know like for either for most.
Yeah, for a beginner I'd recommend the user experience team of one by Leah Buley, and the design better by Envision, their book collection, the product design principles, the business thing for design for beginners, so for designers. So yeah, just those two books, is experience team of one and book collection by Design Better by Envision.
Envision. I've never read any article from Envision.
Nishai.
Anyway, sawa. For me, imekuwa wife. You know, I used to read some articles from Envision, listen to the podcast. I can't remember their podcast, the name of the podcast. It has been a while. Yeah. Anyway, Envision, Envision usually have some good content when it comes to design. Kama you conversation list, you should be following them. They usually give a very, very insightful conversation. Yeah, kama venye sisi Felix anasema hapa. Yes. Kai, yeah. So Envision. So
there's also one book called there's also a book called Get Into UX by the YouTuber. There's a long name, but I call him VY. I don't know if you've heard of him. Alec Navicius. Kuna jina kama hiyo, but the book is called Get Into UX. It shows it illustrates the essentials of UX research, mistakes made by juniors, and how to improve, and ana stress pia sana on business, the business aspect and design. So it's one book that I'd also recommend to beginners.
Okay, yeah, sure. Sawa. So umesema watu tusome vitabu. Anyway.
Yeah, watu tusome vitabu. Actually, for me, if you read books, if you read books, you can be really good friends. So yeah, if you read books, you can be really good friends. So that's one thing about me.
Oh yeah, nice one. Wow. So Chantel umesikia? Yeah, mtafute tunaenda kupanda kusoma kitabu. Mimi bado siko ready kumtafuta. Ndio kusoma kitabu ni sawa. Mimi nasema napenda kusoma. Mimi naweza soma kitabu kwa simu yangu. Naweza kutafuta. Naogopa kusoma kitabu. Lakini sasa Felix, let me bring you back. Yeah, you told us like you even if you're a farmer right now, you get phone calls to, you know, like, how can I do this? You get phone calls to do like some gigs, as in, tell us more about the power of meaningful connections in design. Na venye zime play a role for your success, even if you see like right now hauko employed, but you feel like it has played a big role to your success in terms of the connection you have.
That's a good one. And yeah, there are people, there are relationships that I've made during this time that I've been in design, and some have been through networking, and some have become, you know, they've turned into meaningful relationships. So what I'd say is, you know, okay, first, most of us would like to, you know, create meaningful relationships, you know, doing, you know, networking, going to events, going to workshops. But at the end of the day, you find that after the events, nothing happens. Maybe you can follow them on their socials, but after that, nothing ever happens. For me, what I've managed to create meaningful relationships is just by, you know, creating, being genuine, and being ready to listen to, you know, people, not just creating an environment ile inakuwa transactional, but I always strive to get to know more about someone outside career life. Just outside career life. So I don't know if I'm answering you in there. Maybe could you unaweza rudia swali?
Yes. Lakini as in you have been really like answering about it. Ile like wewe ulikitaja connection. Unaona, na kama mimi unaona like venye naweza sema, you see like when you are in that mentorship class na Max got
awesome. I get you.
Yes, Felix akofit kwa hii jog. Na hivyo ndio tulifanya, na hivyo ndio ulifanyanga design, tukafanya design easy like that was a very so connection that we had.
Yeah, so connections have played a role part in my career, in my success, in that I've met people along the way who have you know, shared opportunities with me, called my name in big rooms, and who have, you know, shared resources and you know, books and knowledge. Some people that I've learned from. Yeah, Max, as you had you know, mentioned, you guys. So without connections, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I've met people, you know, physically. I've met people online, LinkedIn. I had a mentor on LinkedIn. I really met a good person on LinkedIn who later became my mentor for a couple of months, and it really built me, and just in becoming a better designer. So I would say connections really play an important part in design, in everyone's success. So definitely agree on that.
Yeah. So nasema lazima connection.
Yeah. You can't do this life. You can't do this life alone. You can't do design alone. You can't do your career alone. So you need someone at the end of the day.
Yeah, sure. Like even someone who tells you like, hey, umejaribu lakini nilipitianga hii shida, hebu fanya hivi na hivi. That's a different perspective of networking, you know. Hakuna jambo to struggle pia. So I mean, if you connect with someone, it's much easier. The way venye nimeconnect na Chantel, when it comes to mobile applications, kwangu siwezi hangaika when it will come to designs, because I know Chantel, she's very good in designing mobile applications. The same way like I know Felix. So I didn't keep if I get a gig, I'm like, hey, Felix, I need Felix on my team. You see, if I hear a job somewhere, I'm like, Felix needs to fill that position because Felix ana deserve your position because of the connection yenye nikajua mimi vile tumeka wewe najua like it's just like your skill sells you, and I believe in you. By the time hadi mimi mwenyewe nikilemewa na kuambia fellow, hebu angalia hiyo niambie kama iko sawa. So inamaanisha like hakuna position inaweza itishwa mahali na nisahau fellow. Isio ndio meaning to converse, communicate, connect.
Yeah, and I think Elvis, I think we once worked on a project together, right? Yes, it's just by us meeting during the Max mentorship and you sharing the opportunity with me, and we made a very nice product together. And also Chantel, she shares with me job postings, and that's something I really appreciate. And atungepatana ama crave the connection that we have, that will not have been possible. So thanks so much guys. Thanks for being there.
Ni conversationalist na bado tuko hapa bado. Yeah. Anyway, kirap up. Ai
Can you angalia meaning in action? Kono
kwa fireside sawa. Kupa alikuwa nasikia baridi na amesonga karibu na koto. Sawa.
When it comes to meaningful connections, nasema si lazima ikuwe gig ama when I need feedback for my designs, I look for someone like Ngatia. He just gets time alafu anaangalia designs zangu alafu ananiambia hapa this works. Naona look for someone like Max. Excuse Max ako busy. I look for someone like Pamina's Maget. So it's beyond just money and gigs, growth in general. Nasa tumpata Felix anataka kutushare library mzima ya design.
Na bado umesikia Felix akilima kwa shamba.
Kwanza kunipa maembe.
Akaria kupatia maembe. Kuna wasa umpikia kiwa kwa shamba. Na bado anawaambia fanya hizi na hivi. You get nako kwa shamba. Yes. As in literally. Like I mean.
Yeah.
Kujia ziko kwa wingi. And also let me just add on the meaningful relationships. I think it's beyond career. I met let me just give a shout out to him. He will listen to this. He was a former colleague. Right now we always talk out of career. We talk about life. He is someone who always checks up, he checks in on me. So such meaningful relationships. It doesn't have to be about money, just as Chantal mentioned. So create meaningful connections in the share about life, being there for each other, because dunia ni duara, you get me? When experiencing maybe life hurdles, mtu wako hapo, someone to give you a push, anakupush ama anakuadvise, someone to advise you. And on that pia, on advice, mimi nasemanga hivi, seek advice from watu maybe wakona more experience regarding a matter or regarding a subject, and be someone who is genuine pia. Unajua, we can't get help when you're not genuine with people. Be genuine, be genuine. Sikuwe tuna motives, just be genuine, and utagundua venye utasaidiwa huko nje haraka sana, very fast, so fast. So that's something I would add on meaningful relationships. So yeah, be genuine.
Got it.
Very genuine. Sawa. So usihide wengine. Anyway, it's sawa. Anyway, kai.
Ati ni pesi kwa transactional. Sawa sema. Umesema tu hivyo sahi.
Yes, good transaction. Nilikuwa natafuta ni, unajua kizungu ikija na meli. So, nilikuwa natafuta na ni usiku. Kizungu ilikuja na meli. Hadi wa Portuguese walikuja usiku. Wakila Mombasa. Haikuwa mchana.
Unajua aje?
Takufungulia kitabu ya history, tutasoma hiyo kitabu.
So umesema niende school fees ya?
Sitasema hivyo. Wewe ndio umesema. Maybe iko kwa syllabus. Anyway, Felix, kirapa hii yote kimekuwa very insightful. Umesema about mini conversations, about read your books. Na bado regardless of everything, if you want to be a designer, you just have to be a designer. Haimaanishi lazima uende, haimaanishi hauna laptop.
Wacha nikusaidie kusema hiyo point. Usikuwe na excuse. If you want to be a designer, just be one.
Yes.
Aendelea.
Unaweza patia advice gani leo kwa designers? Unaweza patia advice gani?
Especially mse uko sure kidogo. Unaona kama wale wasa unasema unajua wali give up.
Yeah, so advice naweza patia designer is stick to the craft, stick to the game, and I know that sounds cliche, but just stick to the game and yeah, read books. I'll stress on that, and I'm so bad at giving advice, but let me just try. Yeah, put God first, know that we do.
Advice yote alafu sahi aupa serious wewe. Ebu
okay,
yeye ni kama amesikia. Hebu tuanze conversation pia.
Okay, advice niza patia a designer is stay consistent with your craft and practice daily. Read a lot of books and the networking bit. Create meaningful connections and relationships. Weka Mungu mbele. Without God, nothing is possible. So, that's the advice naweza patia any starting, I'm a beginner, the design beginner. So, that's pretty it. And don't give up. Let me just say this pia. I know saizi hapo 2022 we had a lot of designers and I think when design ilikuwa ngumu, wengi wame give up. I have many guys and who have given up. So kwa mgumu, be tough. No condition is permanent. Hata mi saizi, you guys know. It has been challenging, but I don't give up. I'm Felix Nadijua. I have never given up. So don't give up. Kama ni weni mtu uko nje una feel like you're losing it, talk to someone. Tembea, touch grass. The trees are beautiful. The plants are green. Life is beautiful. So a day at a time, but put in the work. Stick to your craft. Yeah, that's it.
Umetadvest kama 16.
Last moja, if you calm yourself down, ukiwa na life ni ngumu sana.
Touch grass.
Vutsanyas, calm down. Kwa grao vitu. Au na grao kwanza. Anyway. Well, sawa. It has been a good conversation.
It has. It's been amazing. Thank you so much, Felix, for coming. Ebu sauti wote msee alafu waambie kama amefika hapa, of course wamefind value. Wafanye aje ambonyeze.
Let me give a shout out to Max Otieno. Let me give a shout out to a guy called that is Oburu. That's my mentor. He has been a brother. And thirdly, he mentioned about where they can find me. So I'm only on X and LinkedIn. So you can find me on LinkedIn, Felix Mboya. Yeah, utanipata hapo. So if you have anything unataka help on, just reach out and I'll be glad to help.
Sawa.
Na nikitaka kucheza game na wewe.
Like mimi naweza cheza, si nimekwambia
Unataka kucheza game na mimi? Acha okay. We can plan something. Yeah, we can plan something.
sasa nini? Deli.
Yeah, we can do that maybe next month. Hey, kesho niko shambani.
Anyway, sawa, acha pe shima kusema embe. Unajua hiyo maembe.
You ndo main delicacy. Kuja.
Anyway, it has been a vibe, manze. Chantel.
It's been real. Thank you so much for listening.